tonight. Sorry about the delay again. My internet is just being wacko today because it's only 100 and something degrees here today. So all my my electronics are on like going berserk because they're just going crazy. So welcome to Wizzy's Design by Dawn. I'm Dawn, and welcome to Wizzy's Designs. Tonight we are going to take the challenge of honoring all the Texas flood victims and the ones that have survived. And this really neat transfer that we're going to do tonight, it's going to take a little longer than just normal. There's a few steps to it, and there's a bottom layer, a top layer, and then we're going to make it 3D tonight, and we're going to have little wings packing up. So we're doing an angel tonight in honor of the lives lost in the floods of Texas. And it's just so heart-wrenching. And for all of us parents out there, or even if you're not a parent, and just seeing all the devastation that's happened. Today at church, we prayed a lot for the families of the victims, the searcher, the rescuers, all the people that are coming from here and far to help with this disaster. And now to have like another river is flooding too. So let's just keep them in your prayers, and then be with the families that have lost these special loved ones. And the loved one could be a pet. I mean, it was devastating for anything from babies to adults to grandparents to parents to families. It's just so incredibly sad. So if you're here on YouTube, say hello. If you're here on Instagram, say hello. Drop in the comments. I'm going to just type something over here. I have a little screen down here on the bottom, and so I'm going to just welcome everybody there, and let them all know that we're here and going to enjoy just a little bit of crafting tonight. And again, we're hoping to shine some light on this incredible disaster, but yet give some strength and some courage to those that were affected by this absolutely devastating event. I remember this really it's not the same altitude, magnitude, but I remember when there was a flood in Oregon where I lived, and that was just crazy how powerful water is. Like, you don't realize how powerful it is until it's zooming through. And so I hope that this can be just a little beacon of light to them, letting them know that people all over the nation are praying for them, and all over the world. It's not just the United States. I saw a news article that one of the Italian singers on the other side of the world dedicated a song for them, and it was just heart-wrenching. Like, it made my eyes tear up. It made my heart a little sad. And but to know that they're not just being left, and trying to not find them. They're trying to rescue everybody as much as they can. And that takes a lot of strength right there, emotional strength, physical strength. So just keeping them in your prayers, all the rescuers, and all those hope that you can find your loved one alive. But if they are passed away, then you know that you've at least found them. So keep them in your prayers. Actually, before I do my craft tonight, we're just gonna pray for the families really quick. I just feel like we should pray for the families and everybody involved. Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful day today. Thank you that we live in America. Thank you that we have people who care for each other, and communities who come together. Lord, please be with these people of Texas. Lord, help them as they're trying to find people, and how to find all the belongings that go to everybody, and everybody's documented to make sure everyone's accounted for. and things like that. Lord, please be with the rescuers. Please be with the officers. Please be with everybody who's coming from the AIDS to first aid to Watts of Love to all these things, all these agencies helping, trying to find everybody, Lord. Please give them courage, give them strength, and be with the families who have lost these dear loved ones, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. So, sorry, we're just going to start our day with just a little bit of prayer. So, tonight, again, we're going to be dedicating our transfer, our painting, our art project to the people and the flood victims of Texas. I just can't imagine. But so again, if you're just tuning in, we're on YouTube and we're on Instagram. So I have a little monitor here on the other side. So if you see me glance down, that's where I'm looking at. I'm looking at the little monitor here. I can see Instagram at the same time. So tonight in our special keyword is angels. And let me pull that up for you here on the screen. Okay, it's angels. And tonight, when you message the word angels, you'll get a link to everything that we use tonight. But also, I've included in that link one of the transfers that you could get to help aid with some help towards Texas. We have partnered up with Watts of Love. Watts of Love is an agency where they go to third world countries and they give them solar power lights to help them because a lot of times they don't have electricity. And so now they are in Texas giving out lights and also aiding in assisting people, trying to find people, all the humanitarian things that they're doing. So every transfer of this collection with Texas has to do with it. Well, $2 of that proceeds will go towards Watts of Love so that they in turn can give it out to the people in Texas. So so in that link tonight, you'll get one of those. I believe it says it's not Texas, and then because everyone thinks the United States is Texas, but Texas is, that big part on the bottom. So I think that's the transfer I've included into your angels keyword, and then you'll get all the tools that we use tonight and everything on there as well, the colors that we use and things like that. Okay, hold on just a second. I'm gonna get something to drink here. So, hello everybody. If you're here, go ahead and tune in, say hello, and we will, for those transfers, until the 20th. So today's the 13th. So we have 7 more days to get a transfer to help Texas, and it's $2. $2 doesn't sound a lot, but $2 combined, that's a lot of $2. So make sure you hop on that, get that, and be able to send your Watts of Love to Texas. This month is July, and it is marigold color. That is our color of the month, and you can get that in your cart when you get your link. You can add it to your cart, and it's beautiful. You can use it for decorating. It's a pretty pumpkin color or fall color, and that's almost that time. Although it feels like it's 104 degrees here, and it's not quite feeling like autumn yet, but it will be soon. And then again, we have our club month. So this month in club, we are you get a B-size transfer, which is, hi Svetlana, nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. A B transfer is a 8.5 by 11 transfer. Like we call them a transfer, but it's a stencil, and it comes with coordinating colors, and it comes with a coordinating surface to work on. So like this one is a tote bag, and it is vegetables, and you can use all of them. You can use one of them. You can just do all one color. You can do multicolor like it's showing there, or and it's just great for going to the farmer's market and things like that. So if you're just tuning in, welcome. This is Wizzy's Designs by Dawn, and we are doing chalk couture transfers. And tonight we're doing an angel one in honor of all the lives that have been lost with the Texas flood. Also, for fall, there's the marigold color again. But here's just some ideas what you can do with that marigold. You can do a leaf background. You can do the sunflower. But it's just so pretty. It's just an extra really beautiful color. And it just makes your fall all great. Again, if you're just tuning in, here's the transfers for Texas. Every one that you get for in this bundle, there's certain ones that are for Texas, and every $2 of that proceeds will go towards Watts of Love, which is a humanitarian aid that is down there helping rescuing and finding and giving light, physical light, and some spiritual light to a darkened time. So awesome. Let's see here. We're going to just sort of try to jump in here. Again, we're going to be using a couple things tonight. So let me come over here really quick. Okay. Tonight we're going to be using like a 3D effect. So we have some wings here. And we'll chalk on these, and you'll see the pattern of the wings on there, and then we're going to glue them onto the surface after we're all done chalking our other stuff. So that's, I think, the last step is the wings. Okay. Our transfer tonight, it looks really big, but you could do it different ways. You could use just this side right here, or you could just use this side here. Tonight we're using both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the plastic here. I'm going to cut it in half, and then we'll go from there. So how's everyone doing tonight? Is it warm where you're at, or are you enjoying your summer, or what's going on with you? Let's see here. So this transfer is our C transfer, and so you can see it's just very big. It is very large. Our C transfer, I have to look at my notes really quick. Our C transfers are, what size are they? They are I lost my notes here. Just a second. Our C transfers are the size of a 12 by 18. So if you use the whole thing at once, it's a 12 by 18. So if you cut it in half, you have a little bit of things to go with. That's the nice thing about these transfers is they are reusable. And so you can use them more than once. And you just wash them off with water and dry them off, and you're good to go for the next thing. So that's really cool. But you can see it's just a beautiful angel, and a girl angel, and get it close there. I'm gonna turn on my camera in just a moment. I'm gonna cut this in half. There's on the transfer, there's actually a line right here down the middle. That it's nice that you can just cut right down on it. So hold on, let me get that cut. Yeah, today at church we all were in the foyer, and we were just so like burdened for the families of this horrific tragedy that's happened in our country. and just for the people and how like scary it was and is still for all the people. I can't imagine going every day out and trying to see if you're gonna uncover anything. It's just so scary. Now I'm going to turn on my camera here so we can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I just cut these in two. Ta-da! And we're gonna work with this one first, this background kind of a piece. I'm just gonna probably put it just in the middle of my, this is 11 by 14 canvas. And yeah, we're gonna use a few colors tonight. I think we're gonna use some brown, maybe some yellow a little bit, maybe mix some white in there. I know it's a white background, but mix it in with some like a brown to make it a lighter brown. And then I was thinking about using some Majesty, just a couple colors to see what would do. We'll see how it goes. First though, I'm going to write on the back of this, I'm going to write the word back. I might just write angel back with a little arrow. This just shows me that this is the back of the transfer paper. If I try to put the transfer on the back of the transfer paper, it won't stick. So putting the word back just helps you remember that, so you don't have to stick it on the back. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm just going to write angel again. And I'm going to write the word back. And if you're just tuning in, welcome. We're doing a memorial piece for the victims of Texas. So we're going to be using this one first. This is the background. Like, we're not going to fuzz the transfer tonight because we're putting it on a porous thing. I'm going to put this under here so I can remember where it's at. Usually we would fuzz it, meaning you would take the transfer off the back and then you can put it on like a towel or just a couple times to get a little dust or fuzz onto the transfer. Just making sure you can see everything here. Everyone see what I'm doing? Let me change the layout here. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, I guess that's gonna help. Okay, sorry if you can't see it all the way. I'm trying to do this on my phone is my camera and my laptop is my other camera. So we're just playing with what we have. And so yeah. So now I'm going to undo the transfer from the back of the transfer here, from the backing. It will be very sticky. So just remember that when you pull it, it will be sticky. And that's what we want it to be, sticky, so we can stick to our project so that we can get it down. And as you can see, like maybe I can show you on the screen here. You can see it's a silk screen, so you can see through it. And it's really cool that you can just use it over and over and over again. I'll hold it up here so you can see it. And we're just going to eyeball this and put this in the middle. I think something like that. It looks pretty good. If we're a little crooked, it's gonna be okay. Okay, I think we're pretty good there. So, hello everybody in Instagram. Hello everybody in YouTube land. Now I'm just gonna press this down on my canvas, and we just want to get all the air bubbles out of it, so that when we put our project on there, it's not going to be all bubbly and gross. So, okay, I think we are. Let me look at it really quick before I see how it looks here. It looks a little crooked. Let's go ahead and fix that before I lay any paint down. I'm at chalk. So this is it is washable chalk. So if you put this, that is like you want to put it on a chalkboard, or you want to put it on a platter, but you don't want to seal it or anything like that. You can wash it off and reuse it again. I think it's always hard for me to get this right in the middle there. Okay, I think I got it pretty well there. Okay. So, again, I'm just pressing down on the transfer. I did not wax the canvas this time. I keep trying it out. I don't know if waxing is it. I don't, so it's up to you. You can do you. And tonight I am not waxing it, and we'll see how it works. So once we have our transfer down, I'm going to put this to the side so I can mix my paste. This transfer is not liking that canvas. That's interesting. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of trying to think. On the background, I'm just going to plop it around. So it might have a little mix of brown and yellow and blue. I think that's what I'm going to just do. And I'm just going to do it that way. And then I think on the wings, I'm just going to use brown. Oh, this is hard to open tonight. Oof. I can tell it's warm. Everything is expanded. So this is what the piece looks like. This is the Majesty. It's so pretty. And you just take a little stir stick and you're going to stir it up because it gets settled into the jar. And sometimes it gets dry when you first open it and you're like looking at it like, ooh, that's a little dry. Well, if that happens, just spritz a little bit of water in there, but it needs to be distilled water. Because if you use regular water, it will mold your product. So we don't want to do that. This is Chalkology chalk paint. So it just takes a little bit of water and it is really back to the consistency again. This also, when you get little single ones, sometimes I'll show you what the single ones look like. So if you get single ones, like these ones I have, it's a little single ones. And you can tell that I didn't close it up. Well, it's a little dried in there. But if I were to add a little bit of water in there, it would come right back to where it needs to be. So that's really exciting. So those are like the singles. So in the kit tonight, you will get little singles. And they're just little packets. But you can use them more than once. So that's pretty cool. So let me just pull this up a little bit. It looks really good. Looks a little, I probably could add just a little bit of squirt in there. Just a smidge. Just enough to say it was whet the appetite here. But it doesn't take a lot. It just takes just a little bit. And often seen other like designers, and they'll just spray the water and then they'll close the lid up and then it just soaks all in there. So, but I'm using this one tonight, so I just got to make sure it's all mixed in there. And you want it to sort of sloop, sloop, sloop as you're stirring. Again, if you're just tuning in on YouTube or on Instagram, say hello and tell me where you're tuning in from. Again, we're doing a memorial little piece for all the lives that were lost in Texas. So we're going to do some blue. We're going to do a little yellow, I think. This is our bumblebee yellow. It looks like a transformer color yellow. It's very pretty. Okay. Ooh, that one's getting a little... It's just because it's so hot in my craft room. I'm like sweating. So I'm just going to mix up the side here. It's a little... has a little bit of a dry consistency to it. Not too bad. So with Chocature, there is 3 different ways, or 4, I guess, 3 or 4 different ways you can get product. One, you can get Happy Mail every month for $26, and it comes with what it is working on that month. So if it's a bag, or if it's another kind of surface or something like that, it will come with it. And then it will come with 3 colors. And then it will come with just everything you need. So in 30 minutes, you could have a little craft and you could be done. And I think I need to add some water to this. It's not as swooshy as I want it. A little bit of water goes a long way. Oh yeah, that's better. That looks a little better. Mixy, mixy. The second way to be part of a Chocature is to be part of the Perks Club. So a Perks Club, you say, what is that? I'm glad you asked. A Perks Club is you get 30% off every time you shop. And every month, Chocature gives you $20 in product money to buy product. My finger got yellow on it here really quick. So that's pretty cool. You can do that. And I just have a little thing of water over here. I'm just rinsing my hand off. Ooh, the water feels good. Nice and cold. Okay. I think I don't have any more yellow on my hand. Oh, so warm. Woo! It is a hot one today. And we're going to do a little bit of brown. I think I'm going to mix it with some white and give it like a... let's see, what I need a stir stick. Give it like a light brown color versus a dark brown color, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe I can do... I don't know. I'll try this. Let's see. We'll mix up our little brown. This brown is called espresso. It does not smell like espresso. It should. Do you like espresso? Straight espresso, or do you like some cream with it? I prefer cream with my espresso. And this is starting. It's crazy. How fast sometimes these dry, especially it's been hot, so I think that's why. Okay. Ooh. And then, sorry, I'm just trying to get all this, the dried side on the sides here. The third way that you can be part of Chocature is you can be a designer. And a designer just means you like to craft and you like to showcase what you like to do. That's all. And yes, you can, if you want, you can have your friends come and join you. It's fun. But if you just want to have an extra 40% off on every time you shop, then that's the best way to do it too. It's only $20 to join. And if you wanted to buy product, you can join with a kit for $129. You just want to join and then buy your product that you want on the side, you can do it that way too. So it's pretty versatile. Oh yeah, I was gonna mix some of it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna mix some to make it just a little lighter, I think. And then we'll use some of that darker for another time. I'm just getting another stir stick here really quick. Where did all mine go? Did they all disappear? I think so. So to be a designer, you get 40% off every time you shop. And you get same thing like the Perks member. You get $20 of product dollars on your account. And also, you get a one-time discount of 15%. And you're asking, well, okay, but can I stack the 15% on top of the 40%? And can I use the $20 at the same time? The answer is yes, you can. It's awesome. You can stack your bonuses. So you can stack your 40% and you get your one-time percent off of 15% in your first 60 days. You can stack that on top of there and you get your $20. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, that's amazing. So that's a great way to do it. It's so warm in here. Everything is drying quick. Okay. So it's just fun, and you get to be part of, you get your own website, and then you get to be a part of Chalk Culture's community and get all these different inspirations from people. So this is our bright white chalk. I feel like we use white a lot in different things. You use it as like to lighten it, to add let's see if that will make it light enough. Oops, I'm gonna have to, I don't want brown in my white, so that's gonna have to be like that. Any more brown? I can't see in this light. Okay, I think that's okay. So, yeah, but it's really fun because you get to do all kinds of fun things. I'm going to add some water into my chalk here just because it's so hot here today. I feel like all my chalks are just not soaking. They're soaking up their own stuff. Rinse off my hand again. I got all messy. So I'm going to mix this brown and this white together to get like hoping for a lighter brown. Yeah, that's going to be pretty. Not so dark. A little bit more white in there. And I'm just going to plop this on through different ways and as just like a to the background of something. Hello everybody on Instagram. Hello YouTube people. If you're chiming in, we are doing memorial piece for, this reminds me of like chocolate sauce, for the Texas angels that lost their lives. But also, I was thinking about it too. I'm doing it for the people who made it. Like, they're an angel too because they made it through. Like, that was a hard thing to do, and they held on. They conquered. Oh man, that's just been so scary. Okay. Oh, I gotta wash my hand again. Hold on just a moment. Okay. I think I have no more paint left on. Oh, I got some paint on my finger. Okay, we're just going to plop and go on this. And because I'm going to be mixing the colors, I'm just going to put it in another tray and put it in there once I scoop it up. So, again, I'm going to make sure I have no air bubbles. I don't fill in, don't feel any air bubbles. Push it on there pretty good. Now, when you are doing this, you don't have to press hard. It does go through that screen pretty well. Okay, that was interesting. I don't know why it's not liking my transfer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some washi tape. Let's see where I did put that. Oh, way over here. And I'm just going to use some washi tape to hold down my transfer so it doesn't run away on me. I think it just doesn't like my canvas. because it's a little porous. So I think I'm just going to put this on like that, just to hold it in place. Like I said before, it's sticky. It's really sticky. But sometimes surfaces just don't like the transfer. And so I'm just putting a little washi tape here, and it will help hold it in place. Are you a washi tape fan? I'm just starting to be a washi tape fan. I never knew it was until a few years ago. I was like, washi tape? What is that? Oh, it's cool tape that's reusable. Awesome. Cool. And I think I'm just going to put a little bit up here on top because we have a little bit of a shallow edge here, and I don't want it to go over my transfer. So we'll do this, and then we'll wash it, dry it, apply the second one, and then we will apply the wings at the end. So this live is going to be a little longer tonight. And that is okay, because I am here all night. I like to craft. Again, just tuning in, say hello. I'm so glad you're all here. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody being here. And just showing your support. Okay. Here we go. She is on there. Looks like pretty good. Here we go. We're just going to go with the brown first, and I'm just going to plop it in different areas, I think. So we're going to go like some ploppage here, or maybe we got to plop it here, and we're going to plop over here. This colored chocolate looks like, it reminds me of Wendy's chocolate frosty. If you go to Wendy's, it just reminds me what that is. And then we're going to take some of our blue here, and we're going to just do a little bit of blue here, and a little bit will go a long ways. You will be surprised. Maybe some here, maybe some here, and maybe some here. Okay, and then we're going to take our yellow, and we're going to just plop some here, 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 here. It's going to end up being like a marble effect, I think, is what I'm hoping to be. Okay, now I'm going to just take my giant squeegee, and I'm just going to, if the colors mix, the colors mix. I'm just going to pull it down. Just a thin layer, covering all the white areas. Well, this is actually going to be pretty cool. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. I'm glad I put my tape there because I'm already doing like a mess. Let's see how it's all mixed here. You can't put that back into your jar. We'd have it mixed. And with chalk, it does dry quick. And it dries even quicker when your room is warm. So, yeah, let's see how it goes today. Okay. I think, oops, I got a little bit off my, oops. Okay, I think, okay. I'm just going to take an extra tray here, and I'm just putting all the color, as much as the excess on possible. Scraping it off. And then I'm going to plop this in the water so that it can wash off. Try not to scrape off all the paint. This is the first time I've done this angel one, so I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then we're going to undo the tape, and we're just going to actually just pull and reveal. Oh my goodness, it looks super cool. That looks so cool. Okay, now I'm going to take off the washi tape really quick. Put it in the garbage here. Oh my goodness, that looks super cute. Okay. Okay, come on. Let's work with me, washi tape. Don't get me all paint colored. Okay, come on. Oh, come on. Let's not stick to each other. Okay. So we'll wash this one. As soon as it's clean, we'll do layer 2. What do you think? I think it looks super cool. Okay. Let me put this in the water. And we're just going to rinse it off. Use your fingers and fill the chalk on there, and then you just rinse it off. Super cool. Oh, that's so pretty. I did not realize it was going to look so cool. Chocature has really cool stencils. It's really neat. Transfers. We just came out with our fall line as well. And with our fall line, they have a new fine arts one. So it has like Van Gogh in there and the Starry Nights. And it has, so if you really like to be super detailed and take extra time on your creations, it's the way to go. Okay, I still filled some stuff on here. On the transfer, you're going to clean both front and back of it. And I'm going to pull my hands off here to the side. Let's see here. There was a little bit of that color right there. I'm going to try to get that off. See if I can get that off before it dries on there. Yes. So if you ever get like a little mess on something, you can just take like a baby wipe and it comes right off really quick if you get it quickly. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side for a moment so that I can, let's see, we're going to put it right, I don't know where to put it for a second. I'll put it right over here for a moment while that is drying for a second. And put this here in the middle. So I'm going to use a board eraser here. Oh, sorry, you can't see. And it just helps to take off all the extra thing. It erases all your stuff. And if you see that your transfer is a little stained from your paint or your inks, it's not a big deal. You just want to make sure that your screen is all cleared off. And if the teal part is a little bit stained, it's no big deal. So just remember that. No big deal. Dawn said, no big deal. And then you're going to flip over it in the water. Now, if you had a sink and you were doing this, it would be so much easier because you could see what you're doing versus my water. I probably will before I do the second layer. I'll go empty my water and then I'll be right back after that and we continue the second part. So let me just get this out. So if you're tuning in, just tuning in, say hi. If you're tuning in on YouTube, say hello. If you're wondering what are we doing, well, you've just entered into cleaning one of the stencils. And we just did the first part of the project. We're doing an angel with 3D wings. So we're going to do this. I'm going to rinse this off. I'm going to get this as clean as I can. Then I'll go empty the water and continue our live. Okay, hold on just a moment. Get all this off. And you don't want to press too hard with your board eraser. It's just using it to loosen that chalk that is in your screen. Ta-da. Let's take it off here. I've had really fun with these. Do all kinds of things. I mean, with the angel one, you can make all kinds of designs. You can use it for Christmas. You can use it for anything. And it's just so pretty. Some people use some like gold on the wings and things like that. Whatever your heart contends. So, okay. Oh, we're getting pretty clean here. I can still see some yellow. That was just so cool. It came out so pretty. Wow. Just amazed. Yep, there's the yellow here. Oops, we're getting stuck to ourselves here. Let's see here. Is it pretty much clear? Looks like it. A little bit in the middle here. Okay, does it look pretty good? See, it's all clear pretty much. Oh, there's some yellow here. My son was watching Sonic 3, and I'm like, I'm going live, guys. Okay. So now he's going to bed, and because it's summer, he gets to stay up a little later. But today's been a busy day for us at church, and just the busyness of going to church and enjoying our time as a family. And I think I got it all pretty well. Let's see. It's hard with your hand. I'm trying to see. Looks like it. Okay. So that's what it looks like when it gets all clean. You can see that it stained the teal. Oops, I missed it. I missed a part. Just kidding. This part over here needs to get out. That's why you hold it up to a light, and then you can see. Let's see here. Oh. Yep, a little bit of the yellow just likes to hide about. Okay. I think for I don't know. I'm trying to think outside the box here. Okay, get this yellow off. Sorry, it takes a little bit, but we get it all. Again, if you had a sink, you just do it in your sink really quick, and then you got it all. I think we're pretty good. Ooh, dripping. Okay, let me put this over this garbage can here for a second. Okay, I'm going to probably end up switching out my water really quick. But you're just going to let this dry, and you're going to let it dry with the sticky side up, so that when it's all done drying, you'll be ready for the next thing. But let's see here. I'm going to use my towel really quick to sort of dry it. And I have a little tiny work area right here. And so it's quite crazy. So this is the fuzzing towel. It has like a towel on one side and everything else on the other side. So I am just going to quickly dry it a little bit so it's not dripping all over my craft area. You just pat it dry. Be very careful with it. It is a silk screen, but you want to just dry it and then dry this side of it. You can just run it over across like this. And now I'm going to let this dry with the sticky side up, and we'll get ready for our second layer for our project. And we will be right back. Whoops, my project was good. Okay, I'm going to go change my water for my thing, and we will be right back. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm going to put some lids on this so they don't completely dry out. And BRB. Hold on just a second. Where's my thing that says we'll be right back? Oh, right here. Okay. I'm going to go up here really quick. We're going to go to this. Sorry, I'm back. I went and got some fresh water, cleaned up some of my tools really quick so we could keep going. Have some amazing time here. So, if you're just tuning in, we just did the first layer of our project. And it's just the outline of the angel. Let's see here. Where's my camera on? There, but I think I'm just going to hold it up like that. It's our outline. And then our next layer is going to be our angel on top of that with wings, 3D wings. So I just use plop and go method, a couple of colors, some of the Majesty blue color. It's like a periwinkle, some yellow, espresso mixed with white to make it a little bit a lighter color of brown. It looks so cool. Okay, this is exciting. So let me just see. Like I said, my room is very warm, and so pretty sure that this is really dry. Yeah, it is very dry. That's awesome. So next we are going to get a drink of water here. Get a drink really quick. Oh, excuse me. I sound like a chugging sound on the camera. Okay, so now we're going to take our, trying to think here, what would I do first? I don't think we're going to use any more white tonight. I'm going to put that aside. I was thinking about doing, let's see here. This is part 2 right here. And so the wings we have these cute little wings to go on there, and so you can chalk on top of them. And I think I'm going to do that with like some dark brown on there, so just to give some of that look, to give a definition between the back and the front there. And oh man, it is warm and city here in here. And I think maybe I'll do the little girl's hair yellow. Yeah, and I might add some yeah, I don't know. Know what to add on that. Maybe just add a little darker, just dark brown on top. Hard decision. And let's see here. This, I'm just trying to figure it out because we have a little bit of transfer up on top. We have a little bit on the bottom to give some of that definition. So maybe if I did just a little bit of darker brown on that and then do the outlines for the wings brown, I think it will bring it all together. And yeah, I'm just not quite sure. And then we're going to be using our multi-tool for some of this because it is a little finer areas like these arms. It needs a little bit of like, just a little dabby dab here. And then there's a straight line here, a straight line here. I think the rest I can just use the other mini squidgy, or I could use, I'm trying to think though, should I do the wings first? Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'll lay it down, but I won't do the wings first. I won't do the wings. I will do her hair and her face and her dress and the other things that are around here. And then do the wings last. Because I need to wash her. I'll wash her up and then do the wings. Sound like a good plan? Let's try it. Whew, it's so warm today. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we did the first one. Peel and go. This time, though, we're going to line it up onto the other first part that we did, making sure it's already dry. I think it is all dry. You want your project dry before you add layers onto it. And if it wasn't so hot in here, you can use a hair dryer or our heat set tool, which, you know, a hair dryer works too. So here's this. Let me just touch it again. Oh yes, very dry. Okay. Now comes this fun part where we get to line it up. And this is where all the stuff just happens. So I think I'm trying to line everything up here. Oh, that goes up here. Okay, let's see here. She's sort of tilty, isn't she? She's sort of a little tilty tilt. I think I'm just gonna do. Does that look like it's gonna be where it needs to be? This is interesting. Okay. It's nice that you can see through your transfer, but I'm just trying to see like where she lines up on here. And that would go there. This part needs to go. I think it's going to be like that. Because this fills in this part. Unless I pull, I don't know if I. Okay, maybe it goes all the way down. Okay, there it goes. Matching up the bottoms here. Again, you don't have to be perfect. I think that's where it goes. That looks pretty right on. That goes a little bit there. Let's see. That's a little bit difficult on this scenario. It's so pretty though. Okay, I think that is it right there. That looks pretty. Oh, she just doesn't want to line up over here. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I gotta go a little bit. Okay, so there's that part. And I think that's it right there. Okay. We're going to call it like that. And I think we're just going to go with brown on top of here and just give that. I might just do her dress in brown. I want to do her hair. Yeah, let's see. Let's just try it. Can't hurt. If we don't like it, we just do a new one another time. Okay, I'm mixing it up because got a little dry on top. And I'm going to use my little squeegee for this one, I think. And I'm just going to go for it. Just go, and I'm just going to go her whole thing here. Try not to get the wings. Okay. Again, scraping off the extra. And actually, you can use the extra over here. Try not to get the wings. So this top layer here has like a little extra detail scenarios. Like a little bit of here and there kind of detail. So chalk, it dries very quickly, especially if you have a warm room. So I feel like I have a little bit of a quantum when it's all. Okay, so then I'm just taking the extra and spreading it across. I'm looking to see if I missed any extra. I'm just going to do her skin. Brown. I think. Yep. Because it's just easier. I only have another color, so this is what we're going to use. And I'm just trying to get, not my watch into the chalk paint would be really a good idea. Okay. 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 Let's just take this off. And then I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use this little tool here to get her face. I feel like I did too much there. Oh no. And again, if it mixes with the yellow, no big deal. Right? No big deal. Okay. There's the brown. We're going to just peel this up really quick so it doesn't stick to everything. Okay, oh, it's super cute. I'm just gonna lay it right back down. I'm gonna use some yellow for her hair because it just looks like she needs to have some yellow hair. And it might be a little bit of a smaller color here, but that's okay. 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 Just moving it around on this little, it's hard right there because it's so little. Let me get my thing here, wipe off my brown off my thing so I can maneuver her away. Whoops. Okay, yellow. This is really cute. A little dainty. But that's what we were dealing with, right? Dainty. Young people. Okay. I think what we got here is what we got. Okay. We're going to lift this off and we're going to reveal the under part here. Oh, it's cute. Okay, now I'm going to rinse this off real quick. Let's just push it here so I can see what I'm doing. Get the brown off here. Then we will take our wings and we'll do that brown color on it. Okay, I use my little guy here. A little extra. So, if you're just tuning in, we are doing our second part of the transfer design, and I'm going to move our project here. So I'm going to get actually a little bit of a paintbrush, and I'm going to paint right here. Okay. And okay. The nice thing about these is you can use them as watercolor too. So you can, I'm just adding some color into where I think it needs to be versus what happened. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side really quick and let it dry while I'm working on the wings. Okay, move this guy over here. Let's work on him, getting him clean. Big transfer. Okay, so I appreciate everybody staying on and watching. Make sure you share this with people and show them how easy it is. This one's a little bigger project, so that's why it's taking a little longer tonight, because it's just layers, and that's okay. So you wash one side of the transfer and then you flip it over and you wash the other. That's how this works. Just getting all the paste out of there. Again, the teal transfer gets a little stained. No big deal. You just want all your paint out of your screen. Ew, that's a yucky color. Yucky color. Okay. So, I'm making a mess. Way to go, Don. Way to go. Okay. Try not to make a mess, but it just sort of happens. Water, art, it just happens that way. Okay, now I'm going to flip it onto the other side. I think, oops, I didn't get this side yet. This is I think the longest part of everything is just getting it all clean. Again, if you had a sink right next to you, that's more ideal, but I don't. So we are doing what we can. Okay. I love that the transfers can make anybody look like an artist, and you don't have to be artsy fartsy, and you can do it all. And we have all kinds of transfers. We have seasonal, like autumn is coming. We have all the autumn one out now. That has a little bit of wintry stuff in there. But it has Halloween and has fall. And let's see what other. And then, of course, you'll probably have the winter soon after that. And it's just always changing. And we have collaborations with different people, like the peanuts industry, not what you eat, but like Charlie Brown, and they have partnered up with Chocolate and have some of their designs are in there. And so you like the Peanuts game, then by all means go get some of their cool transfers. Okay, I think we are almost here. So on this one, I'm going to dry it, and then we're going to use it again. So I'm just making sure everything else out. Okay, let's push it back on the back here. Let's see. So I'm going to use a this sponge just looks so gross. I'm going to use a disinfectant wipe to get the rest of this off on my towel here, and then I'll dry it and we'll use it for the wings. And the wings, I think I'm making myself all wet here. Okay, so we're gonna just put this on the towel for a second, and oh yep, so some brown spot. Okay, let's do it here, let's do it there. The awesome thing about things like this is like when you design things, you can sell them as well. So that's pretty cool. Oh man, that would have been. Oh man. Oh man. I'm just making a mess everywhere. Hold on. I gotta clean up my mess here. Just spilling it on the okay. Oh, a long ways down there. Okay, so I'm just going to take a disinfectant wipe, and I'm going to take this here, turn it on its thing. I'm going to just wipe this here, and this helps to retain its stickiness, but also in a quick fix, you can also, if you need to get any more off of your transfer, it will go onto your towel, and then you can get it off that way. So I'm going to flip it over, and see, it stained it a little bit, but no big deal. It's still, you can still use it again. The transfer itself is clean. There's no brown left into the screen, and it's all clear. And just wiping it off here. Just be careful with your screen because it is delicate, so you don't want to press too hard or you could damage the screen. Okay. So I'm just going to wipe off the front really quick and dry it off. Dry, dry, dry. And you can see how the sticky just comes right back. So now we're going to dry up my area here really quick. We're going to take our wings, but I don't need yellow anymore, I don't think. We could do yellow wings. Could we? Why not? I'm going to take one, and these go directly, they're made to fit this transfer. So we're going to line it up. Oh, okay, come on, we can do it. And line it up. And we're going to chalk on it. Is that the right way? Yes, I think so. Okay. So if you're just tuning in, we've been working for a little while. And let's see here. Maybe this is for the other wing. No, I think that's this one. Okay. I think it goes like so. Yes. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do. Oh, there's a little bit of brown on there. Let's see if I can get that off before. Let's see if I can get it off. Okay, I think it's going to be okay. I think I'm going to do. Like, I don't know. Should I do yellow maybe? I don't know. Maybe I should do. I can do. Yeah, I can do yellow wings because her hair is yellow. Yeah, maybe. Or should I just do brown? I don't know. This is a hard decision. I think I can do. Don't know what to do. Let me go with this do brown. I think we'll just do brown. And we'll use our little brown guy here. Let's peel this up. Oops. Let's hold it down and peel it up. Okay. Super cute. Oh, my transfer is not going to want to go. So right here, I got a little bit of brown right there, but I can just take it off with water once that dries. Oh, that looks super cute. Oh, that cute wing. Oh, makes me sad. Okay, now we're going to do our other wing. So it needs to go opposite. And do brown again. Let's get it all lined up. And okay, I think that is it. Right there, I think. Yes. Oh, it's going to look so cute. Oh, I'm excited. This is going to be so cute when it's all done. A little bit of brown. It goes a whole long ways. So you just spread it and go. This live is a little longer tonight just because there is a little bit more pieces involved with this one. Again, scraping off the excess. If you don't want to see your lines, you just gently maneuver it across and make sure everything is covered. Okay. And then we're going to just peel and reveal. It's a little harder because you have to hold it down. Oh, those are wings. Okay. Super cool. I am now going to put this in the water so it can start getting a little bit of water on there. Okay. How cute are these wings? Those are adorable. Look at those cute wings. Aww. Adorable. Okay, now I'm going to clean this thing off really quick. It shouldn't take long because of their wings. But I also wanted to take off this little brown part right here. So, hope everyone's doing well tonight. I know it's only 10:30. Not bad. Thought it was later than that. This week is busy. Okay. I think it's good. It's adorable, these cute little wings. So I'm going to put them I'm going to put them so that they can dry up here for a second. Okay, I'm going to let those dry while I clean up all this other stuff. I'm just going to put it on a plate and I'll clean those up later. Okay. Next, what we're going to do after everything is dry, we're going to glue everything together on the picture. And so we'll make it like a 3D picture when it's all done. And so it's going to be so cute. And I could sell this, and which is what I plan on hopefully doing. So that would be awesome to sell it. So that's done. Ooh, it is so warm in here. My chalk is like, I'm done. So warm. Okay, I'm going to need some more white soon. Awesome. Okay, let's clean this little dude up really quick here. I'll get my chalk eraser because it's just going to help do all this, get this all clean. Again, I will flip it. Oh, see, I got one wing all right. I didn't get the other one. Okay, wing. So tonight we made an angel in honor of the fallen in Texas. And we said a prayer for their families and for the rescuers and for that day-to-day operation. You don't know what you're going to find. How scary that would be. You're sort of wanting to find something, but but I don't think you really, really want to. It's just that catch-22 scenario. Like, yes, we want to find them. We want to make sure that they're okay and accounted for. But also, it's just the unknown of what are you going to find. I can't imagine. And like, do you have to be like super prepared of your emotions? Like, what are you going to find? How are you going to find it? There's just a lot of what ifs and little scary things that you just don't think about until something big happens. Okay, I'm just watching the back side of the transfer right now. I'm trying to get all that brown out of there, making it clear. Okay, I think it's almost there. Woohoo! Oh, okay. And these chalk erasers, board erasers, I think they're called, they come in a pack of 2, and so that's a nice thing. And so they sort of are like a Mr. Clean in that regard, where it just takes everything off, but it does not take off your sticky of your board, of your transfer. So Mr. Clean will take off the sticky, so just be aware of that. Okay, I think we are pretty clean. If not, I can clean it in the sink. Let's see here. Thank you everybody for staying and watching, even if you just tuned in for a moment. But no worries. Okay, let's see here. How's that? I think it's pretty clean. Oh, there's some brown right there. Again, I'll probably take this underneath the sink so I can see it clearer. But as of for right now, I think right now it's pretty good. Yep. So the transfer got stained a little bit because I used some dark colors, but that's just the teal part. That's not the transfer part. So I think we're okay. I'm going to just clean up my mess here. I'm going to dry it a little bit. I'm going to use my wipe. Use a baby wipe, disinfectant wipe. Okay. Again, just wipe it down. Twist it up, turn it about. And just wipe it out. Yeah. There's still a little bit there, but I think I can get that out if I just let it soak in the water a little bit. So get that off here. Okay, and I'm going to let this just dry so it can retain its sticky. And we're going to have it just drying over here. Okay, this is now going to the side so that we can continue our canvas. Here is it back. Here's our canvas back. It's the outline of the angel. And now we're going to take our wings and they just go right on top. something like to that. Like that, I think. It's hard to see on this side. Oh, I think this needs to go there on her. Okay, and then this comes. So it's going to look like that. Okay, let's glue it into place. I'll probably go back and clean up some of the lines to make it more distinct. And so I'm just going to put glue. This is glue. It's called Barely Art Glue. It's really nice and it dries fairly quick, but it also has this cool little thing on here so you can get it where you need it to. Okay, I'm just going to press it on for a moment, and then I'm going to do the other side while that waits. Again, you can use all these angel different ways. You can use just wings. You can do anything really. Okay, now it's time to place this guy. I think it goes more like that, like this. Okay, I think. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Trying to get it right on. I think that works. Okay, and there is our project. It's so cute. This will dry into place and it will be there. So let me get it back to a thing. Turn off my camera here. Ta-da! Our 3D angel project. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And remember to comment the word angels so you can get your kit. Bye, guys.